then we are refugees. If we are one, then we are refugees. Dun, 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 our own design. Let's see what happens. Hey! Nah, you weren't first. Not much. Hey, everybody. Hello there. You like 17? Holy ham is Mr. Sam. What up, G? Hello. Nothing. Nothing happened. What are you talking about? Is it black tea? No, there's yeah. I'm irking people. No, this is coffee. I'm starting with coffee. Hello from Ireland. Hello to Ireland, no face. You love clickbait. That was not bad. Okay, I'm gonna let things settle down for a bit before I start talking. Okay, goddamn, that was fast. This really got people clicking in. I look like I'm 12. Am I 12? I might be 12. What up, Wildcat? Hey, lots of people in here today. Skate out trying to help him at the end of 17, or are they still trolling? Well, she was always trolling, but okay. There were some There were some people saying things about part 17, and even when I was making part 17, I was considering, like, should I even preface this with a warning saying, "I'm sorry, this is not as good as the others, but trust me, it's gonna get better after this." Am I 15? What's up with the title? I don't know. Hey, what's up? Hello. What films would I recommend? I recommend lots of Hitchcock and Kurosawa. July. Yes, thank you for that. But oh, Christopher Winston Chandler was born on February 24th, 1982, in Ruckersville, Virginia, to parents Bob, age 54, and Barbara, 40. Bob was in the engineering field for General Electric, and later General Electric. Um, whatever. I can't remember the rest of that. Kubrick as well. Kubrick is pretty cool too. What's the title meaning? People have been, I guess most Part 17 has gotten the most flack out of, I think out of all of my uh, parts so far. So I'm just addressing that. Even when I was making it, I was seeing what it was going to turn into, and I was like, this Barb call is really long, and there's a lot of Casey calls too. I wish that there was a different way to do this, but I think it was too juicy to not include in the video. But even before I released it, I was considering making a post apologizing, saying I'm sorry, this is not going to be as good as the others. Oh, this is mysterious. What's your pen like after the Kiwani stuff? Is it a bad atmosphere? I didn't notice it at all. I just heard it on Twitter, and then someone messaged me on Patreon, and then that was that. Wait, god damn it! Excuse me, I I left out a very important thing. This is okay. Let me. There we go. Here's my shill bar. In case it was a thought. Oh my god. Yeah, there were some people saying, um, like, I've already known about the Barb call already. So why don't you? Why did you include? I knew about it already. Like, I'm not doing this for you specifically, you person. Like some people complain that they know about stuff like individually. Like, I've heard about this, so why is this in the documentary? It's, it's not tailored for you. It's not tailored for any individual person. You effing nobody. No, thank you. Donate $100 at the end of the month. Would you do a cover Christian and the Hedgehog Boys song? No, not even that. This stuff reminds me of Werner Herzog. God damn. Have you made your OC yet for the coming merch? Oh yeah, my OC has been in existence for a long time now. His name is Dirk Simbach. Boo. Part 18 is about the people who hated Part 17. No, Part 18 is actually going to be really cool. I'm very fond of it. I'm almost finished actually. We just need to touch up some things. Oh my god, hello to Kazakhstan. God damn. How you doing? Just seems like a moot point. Don't write this stuff. You just present what's already there. The content was bad. It's just more important. Life. Exactly. Yeah. I mean, there was one comment on Part 17, one of the early ones, saying, "Hey, Gina, have you lost your ability to make documentaries because this is all like just phone calls and shit?" I was like, I can't control the past. It is what it is. But part 18 is going to be a lot more exciting. I'm very fond of it. It's actually mostly video based, and it's also going to welcome the return of Liquid Chris. So watch out for that. And my cock. Part 19 is going to be the father call, but it's going to be other stuff as well. So including the stuff before the father call and the father call, it's going to be about 50 minutes, I'd say. I estimate. When will the next video come out? It'll be next week, less than a week now. Almost like 23. Like I mean, 6 days and 22 hours or something. How do you feel knowing Chris Chan knows about the series? It doesn't bother me that much. Can we get 2-hour episodes, lol? No. When Chris or me die, until one of us dies, or YouTube dies, how much parts do you think the series will be? About, I don't know, about 50, at least 50. Yeah, the full father call is over 2 hours, so I'm gonna edit it down to the best bits, but it's still gonna be about half an hour long. What about the GG Allen project? That's gonna be a while. It's gonna be a while until I get to that. I really from Dublin. I lived in Dublin for 13 years, and I'm an Irish citizen, so that kind of counts, right? My favorite part of Saturday. Hey, thank you, Mr. Nobody. When will we get to the merge? Part 45. Rough estimate. Do you think it's worse, Drakenlord or Chris Chan? I don't really know too much about Drakenlord to really make that judgment. Give it the hard way. Thank you. Any of your new uploads been flagged by him yet? He has never flagged my videos, so I don't have to worry about that. All I have to worry about is YouTube flagging my videos. My favorite saga is probably Liquid, Ivy, Alec Benson Leary, stuff like that. Want to go to Japan, but scared of navigating the airport to hotel and trains. Oh, just navigating through the public transport is perfectly fine because all the signs are in English as well, so don't worry about that. And Japanese are very good at signs. The Japanese way of life is to make everyone as happy as possible, everyone who is not you. So customer care is really top notch in Japan, and they try really hard to make you feel as comfortable as possible. To make things as clear as possible, so you don't get fooled, so you don't get lost. So don't worry about at least airport and train travel. I mean, trains in Tokyo can be a bit daunting because there's like 30 overlapping train lines, so you have to watch out for that. I missed so many comments. God damn, this is really popping. Group thing and no creativity. They're insectoid people. Oh my god. Nihongo wa Nihongo hanasemasu. Me too. Do you live by the blade? I don't live by the blade. I don't have a blade. At least part 18. I need cringe. Look forward to it. Glad you're back. Hey, thanks. Glad to be back. Of course I'll be covering it eventually when I get to it. How long do you think Chris has left? It's surprising, you know? Are you gonna storm Area 51? No. You check your performance often? Oh yes, I do. All day, every day. Where's the core microphone? I changed to something better. Why are you saying Part 17 was great? Because some people said that. This is a Shure SM7B, probably the most legit, at least studio vocal mic. Because once you know what this looks like, and once you know what to look for, um, you find yourself looking at podcasts and other, I guess, singers using this mic all over the place in the studio and in radio shows as well. It's very common. Probably the best because it really eliminates outside noise and you just hear everything that's right in front of the microphone. Even if I move this much, you can't really hear me at all. It's amazing. It's really amazing. We stream with Wildcat tomorrow. I don't think so. Did you really yourself recently wasn't it was bad? Oh, I mean, some people said it wasn't great, but this one has had the most criticism so far. I think. I do guys were telling me they weren't doubted. Is Chris known in Japan? I don't think so, because the language barrier is a bit of a issue. In countries outside of majority English-speaking countries, or at least countries where English is taught and people speak it a lot. How to learn Japanese? I first started teaching myself um, when I was about 17 or so, and then I took Japanese in university for 4 years, and then I did a year abroad study in Tokyo. It did have juicy info, and yeah, Barb knew about the sex doll. I thought that was too juicy enough to not include, but I understand why some people would be against it because it's just mostly voice calls. But on the contrary, part 18 is going to have two very short snippets of Casey calls, but I think they're really good. The first one is Chris telling Casey that he attended a relationship management class, and another one is where he keeps complaining to Casey about getting emails from gay gay men saying that they want to date him. Like, and then Chris calls them stupid. Well, they're stupid. That's great. And then Casey says that, Chris, you keep denying that you're gay so much that people think that you're just in denial, that you're actually hiding something. And Chris just goes like, "Oh, Jesus Christ!" Casey's father will be part 19. Ever redo the takes for documentaries due to laughing? I don't really laugh that much at all, actually, during the recording sessions. Mostly I just stutter and stumble, so I have to retake those. I'm going to go to Bob Chandler's and leave Fargo on DVD there. Bob Chandler's house? Bob Chandler has a house that's not Chris's house? It's all liquid stuff, yeah. Ben Saint's plan for Christian Part 2 lecture. He's going to cover everything from where he left off in the first PCP. Oh, that's cool. I would definitely be up for the follow-up to Ben Saint's little thing. Oh, Grave. Okay. Aw, that's nice. Gino is Clyde Cash, aka Greg Mays. Oh. My first videos, I thought the voiceover was dubbed by a bot. A lot of people thought that. A lot of people thought that. President's speech video is one of my favorite quick bits. Soup Hotels. ASMR win. Karasawa? I don't know that one. Actually, when I was looking at the Vivian G emails, like her email address was, I think, was this like Stardust Gino or Star Road Gino. I was like, holy shit, is this me? People are gonna think it's me. I'm Vivian G. I'm from Lithuania. What's the most disturbing creatures moments you've seen Chris do so far? Chris making a vagina. That's probably the worst thing I've ever witnessed. Explain the background. Some people think Part 17 wasn't great, and Part 17 has gotten the most criticism so far, I think, due to the overwhelming amount of voice calls, no videos, and no input from me. I haven't really heard Tubular Bells outside of the 3-minute long single. You should release a cover so soon you go. You mean his uncle? Hello, Gino. Hello, me, Absol Hunter. That was pretty bad. Why is the audio very low? Is the audio very low? I need to check my audio levels. Maybe I'm just not speaking very loudly. Hello, audio. How are you doing now? I've been doing okay. Packing a lot. Doing lots of packing because this is the last week, I guess, of me living in this house. So I'm gonna have to move and put everything into boxes. My favorite troll is it from your favorite sagas? Oh, see, Lights of Quickville. Haha, I get that reference. What, I think you were from Ireland? No, I'm both. I lived in Ireland for 13 years, so that's where that happens. Are you moving to a different country or just a different town? I'm moving to Tokyo. That'd be kind of exciting. Okay, bye-bye, Bijou. Nice seeing you around. Do you have any other topics you'd like to cover after Chris? Oh yes, please check out the documentary channel, Geno Samuel 3. Link is in the description below, where I'm going to be doing lots of non-quick stuff. Yeah, I got lots of plans for that. Probably going to do some stuff on Japanese culture first, like what? I'm going to do a little segment on fake food in Japan, because they're really fond of that. Tokyo would be too hectic. I really like the pace of Tokyo. Hello, Colin. How you doing? Isn't it super expensive to live in Tokyo? It depends on the place, really. You can get really cheap places. The place that me and my goof found that we're gonna live in, it could be better. I mean, it's pretty big, but it's also expensive, and we just got too excited by it, and we should have just looked around a bit more. But we're gonna live it out until the end of the contract, another 2 years or so. Then we're gonna look for a better place. Do you like? I've never been to Kyoto, though. People have said, people that I've, my friends who have been there have said that it's too touristy and too foreign. It's just like a tourist trap, the whole thing. Able to make money off your Christian videos or no? Not directly. So what's my favorite coffee? I actually don't know. Not much happened. Yeah, Nihongo hanashimasu ka? Hai, hanashimasu yo. So this is Cafe Gourmet, 100% Chibo Arabica. This is the coffee that I use, and my parents sent this over from Dublin. I've been to Hokkaido. I live in Hokkaido. I live in a very small town in Hokkaido. Most wholesome moment in history. Show pictures of my goof. Not yet. Not yet. Is there a reason you moved towards episodes mainly consisting of the voice chats of a few events rather than going over there and your voice or summarizing them up? Because my way of working has always been to let the evidence speak for itself, and if it's good juicy stuff, I don't want to summarize it by myself. So that's why. Now some people say that it's going down in quality, that it just voice calls now, but it's not. It just depends on the part of Chris's life at the time. Part 17 had definitely a lot of voice calls, but part 18 really has almost none, and it's all just videos instead. And sometimes you just get all emails or all videos or all voice calls, and it just depends on the portion of Chris's life that I'm covering at the moment. And this has always been the case. And this is why I talked so much in the earlier videos, because there was no voice calls or very little videos to show. So that's why I had to talk about everything, because there was no content to show outside of just like letters and text and stories that were told by Chris and others a long time after the fact. So I just summarized them all, in the earlier parts. How long till the father call? It's gonna be part 19. The thing will take 2 years to do transition. Oh, transition? Oh, could be about 40. 2010 starts about 22, 23, 22, about there. Think of Hokkaido as a whole, especially as a foreigner. I've been positively moving in like the rural areas. I mean, you're asking the wrong person, because I live in a very very rural area and I don't like it, so that's why I'm moving out. Also, the winters fucking suck. Have you ever taken a JLPT? Yes, I've taken N3 and I failed. That was December 2nd. I remember. Yeah, the father call is my personal favorite part of Chris's life. Are you enrolled in a university? Well, not anymore. I graduated. North Dakota. So just messed around down with flaws and mistakes in the video. Maybe. Not just the flaws were just too much voice calls, not enough me talking. But good things were cute. Oh no. I mean, thanks, but oh. I'm salty about my printer paper house. I am. How long did you have to study Japanese for? I mean, I'm still studying, really. I'm not that good. For about 7 years now. Chris probably liked Casey because she likes her mom to him. Yeah, definitely. I think towards the end of part 16, maybe, when Casey was telling him to clean up his room, I was like, yes, Casey, yes, I will do that. Yes, Casey. It was like he was taking orders from his mother, or like from a mother figure. The part episodes where Part's trying to reason with Chris. Yeah, special meeting to help me understand why she has. Yeah, I think it's a very good insight into Barb's character and to the interpersonal relationship between her and Chris. So I think it was important to leave in, despite its length. I did definitely cut out lots of it. Every call that I do, I cut out lots of empty air, lots of bullshit conversation to make it as interesting as possible. And some people have mentioned, I think on 4chan or something, that Gino has lost it, just unedited voice calls or phone calls. And I'm just thinking, I'll take that as a compliment if you think that it's unedited, because it's drastically edited. Especially the mumble calls. Most of them have been 1 or 2 hours long, and I shortened them down to like 5 or 10 minutes. I speak the language of love. Has music gotten popular over all this? Oh yes, definitely. Definitely, when I first linked my music channel on my original 10K Q&A video on my original Chris Chan channel, Gino Samuel 2, lots of people subscribed and lots of people became fans of my music, more so than if they would have just discovered it naturally. So yeah, I definitely did. Use the bar 3 times and it will disintegrate to threads. You browse DJT? That looks like Donald J. Trump, but I don't know what that is, but probably not. How do you come to live in Japan? Are you alive? I am alive. I wanted to live here. I wanted to work here. Hello, Fortune Cookie. How you doing? Still waiting for a thrash metal album. the album after this next country rock album is going to be a bit more metally. With Chris running his bra. Did we? Are we going to see that? I'm not sure if we are. If people didn't see an increase of voice calls coming, they definitely had no idea of Chris's life. That was definitely a thing that really attracted me to make this documentary series, because reading through the quickie, I realized just how much good shit there is that is not in video form. You know, it's not just Chris on YouTube flailing about. All these great emails and voice calls that people don't really know about, and that's what I really wanted to put into videos here. What did happen? But topic is still Chris. I think showing the evidence is more important to achieve an authentic representation of what his life was and still is. Definitely social outcast. Starkiller. No, he's not gonna be pissed. He's already been watching it since last year, apparently. I want to link your music channel, but I'm not modest, so please link it to yourself. There's a link to my music channel in the description below. It's much easier to do that way. It's always going to be there if you're interested in doing that. Quickest tone isn't anywhere close to neutral. Exactly. I made the mistake when I was making the original run of the videos on my Geno Samuel 2 channel to take the quickie too much to heart, and that's why I definitely had an attitude problem in the earliest episodes. Should make a separate channel for my music because I've been thinking about it. Yeah, posting on my channel and my subs are going up and down, which I do. If your current channel is not really thematically based in any one thing, I think it's okay for you to just switch things up and liven it up and dedicate it to music only. I think that should be fine. Yeah, because the way YouTube works now is that they like consistency. And oh yeah, Party is going to be coming up next week. And they kind of want reliability and consistency, so they like and promote channels that only do one specific thing. And this ensures, I guess, well, at least it gives a chance to be algorithmed and promoted. Yeah, Chris has contacted me for being a little bit insulting to one of his friends during one of my live streams and using his moldy bathroom as my background image. So he chewed me out on Twitter DMs. We can't do super chats because this channel isn't monetized. Was she trying to help Chris? I think... Do you have a favorite synth? Oh my god. The DX7 is pretty cool, right? Also like the ARP 2600 and the Mini Moog. Thanks for your opinion. I'm gonna go watch Night Minds. Have a good day, Night Geno. Hey, see you around. Can you pay us then? I'm not gonna pay you. Oh, also like the Prophet 5 or 6, or was it? Perry VST. Yeah, one of those ones. I like the Arturia. Yeah, Dext. I remember Mark, man. I remember from yesterday. I should check it out. I like the Arturia series of synths. They're very cool. At the beginning, I find them fascinating to look into personal and Discover just a few months before I started making the videos. Yeah. Thanks for the support. Chris turned into a saga, and then Geno would have to make a documentary part about it. We ever tried to get an I don't want to get an interview with Chris. I've said before that the only time I would be okay with an interview is if he invited me to do an interview, but I know that's not going to happen. I don't really want to interact with Chris. Have a tease for the next video part? I don't have a tease. I mean, I can imagine what the thumbnail is going to look like. It's going to be really cool. Well, there is the PayPal. There is a PayPal link in the. Is there? Yeah, there is. There is a PayPal link in the description below for any people who are interested in doing that as well. Super chat for $20. I'll pay you to super chat me. I think people should stop sending Chris money and other various items. Definitely, of course. Don't forget to smash like and die inside. Yeah, and hit the bell button so you don't miss the next upload. Doesn't he? He's a class Latina late. What advice would you... I can't give any advice that anyone else has given already, because people have been trying to help him for like 10 minutes. I mean, 10 years. I mean, he was pretty angry with that one, and the one where Bob walks in. He was pretty angry about that one too. And you're reading the Quickie at 3 a.m. Help me. How many parts do you think that this series will end up having? At least 50, I'd say. Never give Chris money. Yeah, and yeah, apparently Chris is going to BronyCon. Have fun with that. I have heard of Jesus Christ, yes. Jesus Christian. Just that some people have been criticizing it for having too many voice calls and not enough input from me. And it's gotten the most criticism so far out of any part, I think. Can I write a movie about you waking up as Christian for a day? You can do that. Sure. Yeah, I really can't help with the way that the past is. I mean, this is just the part of Chris's life where it was just a lot of voice calls and lots of juicy stuff. You know, like the elusive Barb joined in on a phone call. I'm not gonna leave that out, but I did edit it down a lot to make it more interesting and cut out a lot of dead air. I mean, if you listen to the actual Barb call in its entirety, they're just long gaps of silence where Barb is just thinking about the next word to say. So I had to cut that out and make it a bit shorter and more exciting. Probably take a couple of years to get to now. Okay, and also some people were criticizing my way of saying, like my outro, my final words on the topic, saying that people were saying, I mean, that the trolls were giving him advice just to make him look like a fool and not actually like helping him. I was thinking when I wrote that, I was thinking of advice like, you should totally wear a sports bra. Like, is that helpful advice, or just that to make him make him look like a fool? And also, you might get really meta and say that Casey was giving him good advice, knowing that he would fail, knowing that he would not improve. He would not improve because they've been observing him for a long while by this time, and knowing that Chris would not keep his word. You know, that would make him look like a fool. It's getting really meta there, but that's my reasoning, I think. What do you think? Do you think Barb is an anal enthusiast? Barb does like bananas. So I don't know. Great background noise when drawing. Hey, thanks. Chris was never mentally well. Okay, I'm gonna actually show you one of my all-time favorite Chris videos that was in the last part. It's the one where he was during when he was doing the Sonichu video books, and he had like his camera on a tripod or something, and then he had a mic attached to it, and he did one update video saying not to listen to the Chris W Chandler on YouTube and other stuff like that. And the way that he moved his camera around was so freaking amazing. It was like nothing I've ever seen before. It's like he was using a selfie stick in 2009. It was so kind of disorienting as well. So I just want to show that in its entirety now. And it's also the one where Barb shows up at the very end saying, "Hi honey, just checking if you were home." And Chris is like, "We'll be back in a moment." I've seen it uncensored for Julie's eyes only. Did Chris invent a selfie stick? I don't think so. I think it was just like the way that the camera was kind of being balanced, or like it was how should I say this? The tripod of the camera was acting like a gimbal, so it just made his camera move in a really strange way. Refusing to acknowledge Chris's preferred pronouns. I'm not anti-trans by any means, but I don't feel like deserving that recognition. It feels like defeat. First Let's Player and selfie stick inventor. Also probably first Brony. How long have you been watching Chris over the years? I've been casually watching him since 2011, I think. But really started focusing around 2017. I'm seeing comments that you are deleting videos. That real? No, I'm not. Whoever said that, it's not true. He's not permabanned. How's your pen life? It's okay. It's not bad. You remember that weird Twitter vid of him nude and saying all... What was that troll thing? I mean, All-Star. Was that a Twitter video? Are you going to start referring to Chris as a she? Yes, because it'll be factually inaccurate if I continue to call him a him. Oh? Another moderator? Who's the other moderator in this chat? Because Chris legally changed his name to Christine. Okay. So just like when Christopher changed his name to Christian, I'm gonna call him Christian, of course, because that's legally accurate. No, you can't be a mod, not me. And the way, and he also is listed as female on several pieces of legal documents, like his driver's license and some other stuff as well. So it'll be actually inaccurate for me to call him a she. Legally, he's not a woman. There's legal documentation saying that he is a woman, so I can't go against that. That's not my opinion. It's not my opinion. Of course, I keep calling him a he, as you can see, but for the sake of the documentary, I have to remain true and honest, and I have to deal with the information presented before me. Wait. Part 18 is next week. Sorry, I don't like it. I actually debated apologizing for part 17 before it went up. Okay, when was this video made? Was it this one? No, it was from here. It's a shame that I can't remember. Is this one right? Let me check. Let me set up. Yeah, perfect. This is the video. I'm gonna show you this video. My one of my personal favorite Chris Chan videos, just because of how surreal it looks. Let's switch up to full screen, and right here, that should be fine. Everyone can see this, right? I would apologize for part 17 because it's kind of a lot more boring than most other parts, so that's why I would. Don't do this. Don't do this. Okay, we're good. So let's check it out. From September 13th, 2009.
Okay, you're rocking it again. Before we begin this next installment of the video book series, let's turn to me for a moment, because I have a couple of brief announcements to make, dudes. Like number one, the stores that on the internet that are selling quote unquote merchandise. It's not official. It's not real. You're being scammed. You may as well throw it in the garbage, burn it, return it. Because if you buy
Burn
it,
it, return
not only
it.
are you aiding and abetting that criminal, you're being scammed yourself. And also, Project Neo knows I have talked with Sega of America, and they have verified for me that it is a full-fledged Sonic the Hedgehog game, not a Sonichu game. And besides, 2D, Sonichu's Adventure. I got so many more story arcs in there that meets the eye. Yes, multiple character switches, and I have all the story plots. I have all the story plots in my head and on paper, including like hey, whatever happened to Wild Saichu's Scyther father? He gets kidnapped a long time ago. You know, he gets kidnapped, and then Wild Saichu actually goes and finds him, and Bubbles is on her way to an amusement park. Angelica goes to defend her church. Punchy is out to her new challenge, and Magic-chan, I'm not sure about him yet. And Saichu is just out for a challenge that he's accepted a challenge from Mel Saichu, as it would appear in the beginning of the books beyond number 11. Number 11. The stories would begin beyond from book number 11. And nobody has those stories. Only I have those stories. So no video game can ever be created without my own power, my own will, my own honest to goodness supervision.
My own swill.
So take it for real. I am the real deal. I am Christian Weston Chandler, alias Christopher. And nobody can ever impersonate me for real, or even my hand.
Is the swill like the Schwartz?
Style. And everything that you would get, they can obviously put. They're getting it only off the internet. It's not original hand It's not original hand drawings. I mean, does that look like a printout to you? No, it's a hand drawing. It's the original
really
hand drawing
like
of the back cover I constantly used, among all the other hand drawings on my shelf, in my binders, in this room, in this house. So get with the program, people. And also, all videos that are currently on YouTube that may say the contrary about the video game rumors, about them being true, but when they're in reality false, the damn rumors. I mean, I have read on forums.encyclopediadramatica.com. That's right, I know it. Damn trolls, I've read your lines.
I've read your lines.
And I know that
That's
you're
one of my favorite
pixelating
lines.
fake game screenshots and images and videos. You're so busted. You're so busted. And you are in the wrong, and you will be damned to hell. Especially you, Vivian G. D, Vivian G. D. Just like Sideshow Bob would say to Bart in that one episode that he had on his front side. Anyway, aside from all that, I repeat, do not buy anything off the websites. You are being scammed. There's no Saichu video game yet. And also, all official updates about when the official merchandise will be officially released under my own power and supervision, as well as the video game's creation, will be posted on the original official Saichu site, which is also known as Wikipedia. We'll be back in a moment.
And there you go. That was that one. No, I don't want that. Okay. Are we back? I think we're back. God damn, that was a trip and a half. It's too short. Yeah, I had to cut it short because the way that part 18 starts is too good. Like it has to be the opening. I'm not gonna tell what it is, but it just has to be the opening. I'm much more pleased with the way part 18 is turning out than part 17. Supervision? Is it supervision? You want a couple of hot dogs? God damn. God damn. This clickbait title and background image really got people coming in, clicking in. Jesus Christ, 325. God damn, welcome everybody. What part do we see Herties? Oh my god, Herties. That's coming up later, towards part 50 maybe. I have supervision. What saga are we at? We are still at the Casey slash Liquid Chris saga. Liquid is coming back in part 18. I find it pretty easy to desensitize myself to Chris's antics. I don't get disgusted or amused by Chris's antics anymore. Probably gonna be over 50 parts at the end. Sorry, part 18 was terrible. No, the live stream after part 18 gets uploaded is going to be called Moving Out and Moving On. And I'm going to be just in my box room saying goodbye to everyone. I remember, I've already planned it. Part 17 had too much voice calls and not enough input from me, basically. And also some people criticized my summary of the trolls' actions at the very end. What fictional characters do you look forward to meeting after the merge? I dread meeting Dirk Simbach, my OC. Housefire, goddamn. I remember in my first Q&A video, I was thinking, like someone asked me when will we get to when would we get to Bob's death, and I was like, yeah, probably part 10. Christian part 500. We finally made it to the merge. What does Christian think of your series? He watched the original channel back before it was taken down, and apparently he liked it, according to Null. Part 18 is still in 2009. Yeah, we'll be out of 2009 around part 21 or 22, I think. Well, I have to go to another break. Maybe. I'm not sure, though. It's not going to be for very long, though. It's not going to be like a year. Come to Chile if you paid for the trip. Talk about making documentaries to parts of Japan. I mean, that'd be a pretty tall order. Not from the Kiwi. Yeah, not from the Kiwi. I mean, part 22 means 7 weeks from now? Yeah, maybe. Could we agree that Emily was thick AF? I don't know about that. Why isn't your series on HBO yet? Not enough dicks and vaginas in it, though. What is this Kevin MacLeod-ass music? It is, though. Thoughts on DSP? He'll outlive everyone. Chris Kink. What is that? Did the years get any shorter after 2009? Oh, definitely. Definitely, 2001, 2009 especially was very, very dense. Why did your first channel get taken down again? Because I applied to get it monetized very early on. That was a mistake for me because someone from YouTube had a look at my channel and decided, no, this is not good enough for YouTube. It's all bullying. I'm not going to do this. 3 strikes. I got 3 strikes and then I was out in one day. He's a true roach. Content really drops off after Bob's death. I used Sony Vegas 13. Or Vegas Pro, actually. I was not alive by YouTube. Mr. YouTube will regret this. No, part 17 is fine. No, just most part 17 has gotten the most criticism so far because it's just too much voice calls and not enough input from me. So that's basically the gist of it. Migrate to Pornhub. No, Pornhub should just make a branch of Pornhub for like safe for work stuff. And just use that same technology and just make like a decentralized YouTube. I'm not the LA Beast. Overwatch? What's happening? TikTok and have it all in 15-second video snippets. Do you realize? Much more interesting than some of the Transcript Circle Part 10. Some people think that. Yeah. Where will you go? I'll be back. I'll be back again. I got 10 backup channels. All the way up to all the way up to Geno Samuel 2.9. So don't worry about me. If you want to help me out, just subscribe to Geno Samuel 2.2. 2.3, 2.4, 2.5, 2.6, 2.7, 2.8, 2.9. So you won't miss it when I get cut down by YouTube. Is the deaf phone call coming up? Yeah, it's in part 19. Can just upload non-porn to Pornhub? I mean, it probably can do that, but it's just not going to be good to find it. YouTube hates us all. It do, don't it? The Christian channel is my second channel. It is. Subscribe to every Geno channel on YouTube that I haven't already. Have you listened to Flat Duo Jets? I have not. A lot of voice calls, but it's supposed to be a comprehensive history. It wouldn't make sense to not include them. Yeah. What YouTube's new thing they're trying to implement? Can Chris take down Eurydice? I'm not criticizing him. I'm just saying what happened. I don't know this one close conversations. '50s style rock and roll inspiration to Jack White. Oh, hear that? Chris will appear on the stream for $70. Is that gonna happen? How was Dublin? It was okay. It was very smelly. Facts are a no-no in a motion-based world. Indeed. Many people take reality as an attack. Nice. Hold on. This is about that time. Discord? What are you talking about? Discord? Edit invite link. Never expire. Copy. For anyone who's interested, here's the Geno Samuel Discord. Come on. You like jazz? In case you missed it, here it is again. In-person thoughts on an idea, guys? Yeah, they were crap. Shitty people. I don't have a fingerbox collection. Can we call into the show? Too risky. But that's kind of interesting, and that's kind of an interesting idea. You get epic emotes. Sonic music is code. You like jizz? I think 2013 or 14 is when he became a woman. Oh. Means I didn't say 17 was bad. I'm saying it just wasn't great. And it's because it had a lot of voice calls more than usual, and not too much input from me and talking about it, and not much videos. So that's why, I think. Why does pronounce words in such a precise way? Because I can't assume what anyone was trying to write, and I want to speak it clearly. I want to say it clearly. My T's in particular. I think that comes from Chris. Influence from Chris. I just want to say things clearly, and I think that also came from me being an English teacher in Japan. I over enunciate. Oh, hello there, Hot Legna. I don't know Charlie Garcia, no. You were an English teacher in Japan? I am. Say something Lithuanian. Aš nenoriu kalbėti lietuviškai, man nepatinka ta kalba. I think the customer that Gina was on a while back is considering taking Chris up at the appearance interview. Huh? Huh? Oh yeah, I was on the Killstream a while back. I'm 25. I do play piano. When you started the series, do you think it would get to part 17? I thought it would end at part 15. I thought I would reach present day at part 15. I think about another 3 or 4 videos until we get to 2010. A plastic love cover was stellar. Thank you. Part 18 is coming out next weekend. Sega has acknowledged Sonaju. Yeah, I do know Japanese. No, I don't need to get an education degree. I just need to get a degree. Epic. Why is everyone think I'm so young? I'm in Japan. You know, docs in the works. I've written the scripts for 2 more docs. One about Laika, the space dog, the Soviet space dog, and one about the worst poet in history, William McGonagall. Hello. I look like a teenager. At least part 17 was better than your garbage music career. Oh, I know who you are. I know who you are. Any advice and tips for just Googling at work? Yeah, I mean, it really depends on where you get stationed, or where you decide to work, on how your experience will work out. I'm gonna move to Tokyo in a few weeks. Yeah, this program was called JET program, where you graduate and then teach in Japan. Probably should have taken it. Yeah, that's what I did. Told you, I never really got Harry Potter. Ham the Space Chimp. The Space Chimp stories is also kind of sad. How's the money? The money's really good. And I'm not going to get such a high-paying job again after I leave JET. It really depends on what you're going for, because I'm in the boonies, so... and since my Japanese isn't great, my Japanese teachers of English, which I always partner up with during classes, they do most of the hard work and do the actual teaching, and I'm just sitting there and pronouncing things correctly, and sometimes making activities for them to do as well. That's okay. But my predecessor was really good with Japanese. He was practically fluent, so he was kind of in charge of the classes. So they really accommodate to your abilities. The konbini food. I like konbini food, yeah. I especially like the salads from Seiko Mart. And Seiko Mart is a konbini that's specifically just in Hokkaido. That's interesting. I love the salad. It's so good. Chinese space turtle. Huh? I haven't really taught much, so I really don't know what are the best or worst places. Every school is different. You can have different experience. But I'm going to Tokyo because I think that's the best place for job opportunities. I've not eaten dolphin, no. I mean, Part 17 has gotten the... Wait. Okay, let me just do this right now. Let's add... Can we add text? Text, yes. What hapa? Some people... No, that's not how I spell people. Some people thought part 17 wasn't great because it had too many phone calls and not enough videos or input from me. I can't change the past. Facts be facts. Part 18 will be a lot more exciting. GG. Where can I put this? Can I put a shadow on this because I can't fucking see anything? God damn it. Background color. That's a bit better. Hey, it's like annotations came back. Why did it have... It actually significantly had less dislikes than usual, which is weird. Liquid Chris Saga was mostly developed on calls, yeah. Do you think Chris is homosexual? Maybe. Maybe bi. Lars call? It's coming up in a while, right? Yeah, I was actually considering apologizing for it before I uploaded part 17. Yeah, the father call was the best, wasn't it? Ah, that's good. Why are you sighing so much was the end of me? I had to pull those weeds. There's the random Portal 2 sound effects in the background. Oh yeah. Who was playing Portal there? No. People have been criticizing it. No, I didn't have to tell them that that something was wrong. People have been criticizing it, and that's why I've addressed it now. This one has gotten the most criticism so far out of any part, I think. Looking like an extra from Braveheart. I mean, I'm not from Ireland, but I lived in Dublin for 13 years. So there was a lot of calls or emails in that period. Is the best way to represent that bit of his life, I think. That's what I always go for. My P&R Dublin. Oh no. We have episodes in... I think we got another 3 or 4 episodes in 2009. It was very dense. Breakfast for dinner? Sure. No, they haven't reached out to me, but Oni does watch my videos, I'm pretty sure, because he follows me on Twitter and he's subscribed to this channel. It was a big year. Every episode I think Bob's going to die. I have no idea when he dies. He dies in 2011. That was already after Chris started wearing his hair long and addressing himself as a tomboy, I think. I think part 16 was a lot more exciting, right? Who has the making interview footage? I think Joseph Draft still has that, but I think it's dead. I think the documentary is dead. Yeah, the quickie is still going up pretty well. Still being updated. And yeah, the quickie is back. It found a new home. Buy it. No. Tom Girl, right? The terminal events, they bounce between new Chris and old Chris. Oh. All right, yeah, that one. Chris memes, troll videos. I mean, the troll videos will get mentioned if they're like directly interacting with Chris. But for the most part, the troll videos have been deleted, or the channels have been taken down. So I'm gonna mention that it happened, but I can't show them. And that's gonna be happening in part 18 as well. The Clyde Cash, Greg Mays videos, which are not on YouTube anymore. If I sold my Sancho remastered hardcover book on eBay, probably. I don't know. The intro theme would just leave it how it is for the rest of his life. I'm gonna change it to what made her this way when that part happens. How do you feel about now after the Liquid Chris saga? Q reforms, the whole operation devolved into alt-right Nazis and flat Earth weirdos. That didn't happen. I got a fish. Would you like to make a wish? No, not really. Chris responds in Spanish and other languages, and then Japanese. Yeah, that was a thing. Even though he was terrible at all those languages, but Chris wouldn't notice, of course. If Chris were a car, what would he be? He would be a Ford Focus, painted blue and yellow, hand painted like house paint. That's a very strange sound. I'm not going to mention Chris as a she when the Tom Girl saga. When Chris officially identifies himself and comes out as a intersexual lesbian or whatever. Only from that point I will consider him a she. With brushstrokes, indeed. I mean, there's lots of lol cows, but none are quite. They don't really quite have that history, you know, of Chris. They all have their own personalities, their own special traits. Before when? Do you think the content will be ever catch up in Chris's life or the will be catch up? I mean, it'll eventually catch up, I think. Adam Stackhouse just had the MakeFest panel. Yeah, that was a thing. That was a strange event. Strange part of Chris's life. I've heard of Abilene Reed. Watched the Right Opinion video on her. And that's about it. I mean, wait another week. Maybe it'll get more dislikes. Because it feels like there's a dedicated group of like maybe 15 people that just hang around here just to give me a dislike on every video. Are you drinking lots of water? I am. And this is tea now, though. Because I've been talking a lot and my voice is a bit sore. Yeah, I made it look like a like an annotation. It's cool. I miss annotations. Liquid Gino will emerge. Oh no. They're just jealous of the quiff. Uh-huh, sure. That's nice. Feel the rainbow. There was more information before the 2000s. Yeah, I wish that too. Oh yeah, Chris recently posted 2 previously unseen, I mean 3, I guess, previously unseen. Oh, hello there. Hey, Tip. No, he posted 3 previously unseen photos on Twitter of him winning the Sonic sweepstakes thing. Do your friends and your family watch these documentaries? Yeah, definitely. My parents watch it and like it. Liquidino suck? Do not hate. Hate is not so good. Yep. Yeah, if you're careful, you're not gonna see his opening. Yep. Like, you know. What do you think of people ripping your videos and re-uploading them? I don't think they're doing that now. They did that when my first channel got taken down, and the Comprehensive History Archive channel is still up and still getting lots of views, and lots of people are discovering it for the first time and asking, hey, when are you going to finish this? Like, I'm doing it now. God damn it. Take this channel down. It's irrelevant now. Was it Chris who cut his gooch open? He cut his taint open. Chamberlain Chris has been part of the third. The new updates of the Sonichu comic, basically what he's doing is he can crank them out so fast now. The new pages is because he's tracing over Rose Chew's story, which is a fan made comic made by Trixie, I think, and it's like it looks like a fairly well made comic digitally, of course. And it's like the opening of the Sonichu story from Rose Chew's point of view, and it's all made really cute and charming. And Chris is like taking panels and tracing over the images and adding his own text and making it his own. And this is how he can really crank out things very fast, is because he doesn't have to bother figuring out how the characters look from different angles if he just traces over them. And then when it gets to the parts of the story where they aren't based on the Rose Juice comic, the art style goes to shit completely and just looks like regular Chris. Are the videos and pictures on the Quickie censored? No, they're not censored. I censor them myself. I said lots of bad words. Does the audiobooks count? I mean, they're pretty cool. Did Chris inherit his father's patents? I don't think that's how it works, right? I don't know. Don't really know. Just reading anything that Chris writes nowadays just gives me a migraine. Yeah, in case you haven't noticed, I think part 5 or part 6 had a really nice close-up of Chris Chan's penis. And you couldn't tell because it was so pixelated. I could tell, though. I could tell. Mia Hill? Do you mean Mia Hamm? No, I don't think they're... Yeah, actually, they won't focus too much on Sonichu if it was actually good. Are you coming to Summer Sonic? I'm not. Pretty sure I'm not. You done goofed. Yeah, Mia Hamm. Yeah, that's the thing that happened. The prostitute that Chris went to lose his virginity. Sonic 2 issue 11. I mean, the real Sonic 2 issue 11 made by Chris, because there was a part in Chris's life where he finished issue 10, and then he like went on a hiatus and decided to stop working on it all that much. So Trolls created their own part 11 and made in the style of part 10, and in the way that part 10 ended issue 10 ended so gruesomely with the brutal executions of all the members of the Asperpedia 4. And so issue 11 continued that tradition by killing off pretty much all the main characters of Sonic 2. I'm not going to cover every tweet. I'm just going to say generally what he's talking about at any given time. I'm not going to cover it in detail unless it's relevant or juicy. I've never been to any convention. Is issue 11 even completed? I don't even know. Because he started working on issue 11 during issue 10. So, and did he finish issue 11 after he transitioned? I think he kind of stopped making issue 11 for like 6 years, and then he came back and was like, "Oh, I'm a woman now, so I have to change everything." Suddenly. Have you seen issue 12 minus 9? Whatever it's called. I mean, I don't watch other YouTube channels. I mean, like GB or Dylan Thomas. Why did you look up... Why? It's your own fault for looking up the taint. Is there something going on with him selling through other people's eBay when he used another online retailer? Yeah, his eBay got taken down because he had an abysmal rating. So he's teaming up with Jacob Sockness, who is another autistic individual in San Francisco, who happens to be gay and worships Chris very much, and he has already bought Chris's shoes on eBay and has bought one of Barbara's blankets as well. So he's gonna be like the middleman for selling Chris's stuff on eBay. I think the trans thing would have happened anyway because he was already caught wearing Barbara's underwear even before the sports bra. So I think it was always in the cards. He was considering becoming more womanly. Sell on Etsy. Did Chris get banned on Etsy? I think he might have actually. Yeah, the spray painted ones. And he has made a video unboxing them and I think smelling them as well. Okay, I'm actually gonna go on a little break. No, don't move this. Hello. This is okay. I'm probably gonna watch some videos after this. Wahapa. So I'm gonna go on a little potty break. Enjoy yourselves and the cool music. Wait, can I? No, I can't. It's like I'm living in an anime. It's not toast though. It's Danish. I did wash my hands with soap. Sancho's total page count is 1,093 pages long. I did wash my hands, don't worry about it. He would sell people broken Sancho amiibos with hair on them. Got one. I got one. I'm gonna give you a sneak peek into the next week's video. This is gonna be the return of Liquid Chris. This is the full 4-minute long video, but of course I'm not gonna include all of it in part 18. But so in case you're interested in seeing this is from October 15th, 2009, and this is the sudden return of Liquid Chris, telling what happened to him over the past couple of months that he was absent. Here you go.
Captain's log, stardate, October 15th, 2009. Hello, my loyal fan base. As a lot has happened to me this past month and a half, I shall tell you first and foremost that I am safe and straight, and I would like to note there that what happened to me there, and why you have not heard from me for so long. Oh, and my Sancho medallion, I do not have it at the moment because it was stolen from me. I was ready for my bus to Redmond, but just at the bus stop there, all of a sudden I felt someone touching me on my... So I turned around because, I am taken by my sweetest Casey, and it was none other than the imposter Christian Weston Chandler himself, or as he is better known, Ian Brandon Anderson. I called him out and I said, "Hey you, Ian," "Hey you, Ian Brandon Anderson." He started screaming and covering his ears, and then he knocked me out with a Chun-Li kick. And so I woke up in a meat packing factory. I knew it was a meat packing factory because there was a lot of pictures of ducks hanging around. Yeah, he made me get on camera, and then he force-fed me a lot of DRUGS. I didn't even know there were so many kinds of them. I passed out before I could even tell. And the next thing you know, I'm waking up in the middle of the Sahara Desert, and my anus is bleeding. I'm bleeding out of my... So just all y'all, so you know by now, that imposter is a homosexual. I had to get an operation. So I crawled through the desert on my stomach for like a whole month, and until some really nice guys from Aladdin picked me up, and they let me stay with them in their tent. And they took me to a city and where I found out that I had been kidnapped and taken to Africa. And so about a week ago, I called my sweetest Casey, and she was so happy. She was so happy to see me. And I have been talking to her about getting our engagement reinstated. And I asked you, Casey, will you please marry me again? Opening to my heart. At a very upcoming date. And on another note there, I am going back to Redmond to my own office with my own secretary to take up my rightful job as the owner of the Sonic 2 franchise. And just so y'all know, that Project Needle Mouse game that Sega was working on, that was gonna be the Sonic 2 game, but when I got kidnapped, they had to act like it was just another Sonic title. So now I am going back to work that up and put a jump start in the comics and the game. As for the imposter, I want to see his head on a pike. Peace. And have a good.
That was that. That was that thing right there. It's an 88-minute voice call. It's not, though. In contact with Chris Duckworth. I have not made contact with Liquid Chris, but I have made contact with Ian Brandon Anderson, though. He did have cancer, yeah. Yeah. Oh, that sounds so good. So much more. Okay, we're back. What's happening here? Yeah, Chris is going for BronyCon, isn't he? What is BronyCon like? I mean, especially these days, since there isn't much going on in the Brony community. Apparently this is the last year. We probably could look at his whatever accounts, PlayStation Network or Xbox Live or whatever, and see what they're up to. Jesus Christ, there's lots of new people here at the Discord. I think he's gonna get kicked out. I mean, because I watched over again almost 20 parts of 40 minutes each. No, Liquid Chris had cancer. I think Chris will be kicked out of Branchland Court after Barb dies and after he's unable to pay for all the debts that he owes. I think that's what's going to happen, but I'm not sure if he's going to become actually homeless. He's going to find a home. I'm not sure with who. Maybe he's going to be couch surfing for a little bit before people get sick of him. Well, no, he had cancer. He's got treated. He went to another con at some point and went better than the one he did at KitKat. Huh? Crystal died of a stroke? Don't know about that. I think that's July 24th, right? When is BronyCon? I'm not going to reach out to Chris. He's already reached out to me and he didn't sound very nice. He's going to live with Josh. Josh lives in Ukraine or something. August something. August, okay. Probably August. Moving with Cole Smithy. Anyone ever see that drawing that Chris did insulting Cole Smithy? That was legitimately one of the best drawings Chris has ever done. It was like a parody of, or not a parody, it was just a caricature of Cole Smithy burning money in his fireplace, sitting in his fancy room in Carnegie Hall. That was great. He did threaten me a little bit. Can we see it? Love the drawing. Do I even have it? God damn it, okay. Quickie. Cole Smithy. I think this was right around the time that he refused to financially support Chris and his mother. So like, so of course there was some criticism on that part. Just a bit slow to load, but I think it's coming. How do I feel mentally? I know you were having trouble while in hiatus. How do you deal with it now? I don't know. It doesn't really faze me all that much. So I'm okay. Are you lonely? I'm not lonely. You go to the doctor. I mean, it's gone to a psychiatrist, I think. Okay, let's see where is that? Okay, there, I found it. Damn, the quickie loads fast now. Goddamn. It's not a... Oh, no. Okay, let's... which one should we go with? We should go with full screen. Full screen should be fine. Oh, Dr. Wolf, yeah, that's the thing that happened. I don't know, I just thought of making a theme song that should reflect what this series should be like. I was initially looking for a stock music cue thing, but I didn't really find something that really suited it, and I knew that whatever I chose would be identified as the theme for the Christian series, so I just decided to make it myself. It wasn't all that difficult. It took like 4 or 5 hours. So yeah, this is a review of A Christmas Carol, play at Carnegie Hall. Good endings are total garbage. House on fire in Ruckersville, Virginia. What is that? Is that TV? That's I think that's Chris and Barbara, and their house is on fire, and those are loudspeakers. Money for my mother and sister. No, money to piss and burn. Why does it have a Carnegie Hall thing there? Just throw money into the fire. Property of Carnegie Hall. This rug. This is legitimately amazing. Cole looks good though. Joseph Cole Smithy, world's smartest. A-hole monthly. JCS. Oh, this is great. How much money have you made from your Christian videos? Unconfirmed. Yeah, this is after the fires. This is 2016. So this is when Chris was begging for money, and because of Barb's health condition, Cole refused to help him financially, and this was a stab at him. Enough money to burn in the fireplace. That's a lot of money, though. I love this rug, though. I just want to get a rug that just says property of whatever building I'm in. It just says this rug on a tag. I think it did this because it wasn't clear that this was a rug, so it has to do this rug here. Oh! Hey, SSD Ninja. Thanks. Hopefully it looks okay, right? It did get damaged, no? Only the finest of rugs. The Mayor Quickville, the cheek of asking for money. Does it really tie the room together? It's not bad. It's not bad. Hey, nice. Glad to hear. When did you discover Christian and went down the rabbit hole? I found him right around at the time he hit Snyder with the car. I think I met them. I think I came across him around that same time too, around 2011. Yeah, there are emotes. There are emotes on this. That's not an emote. What is this? How do you get emotes? But is no, this is well after Chris stopped wearing his medallion because he grew out of it. I don't think I'm able to do that. Good ending gag is actually pretty hilarious. Colt's opinions. Yeah. I think that's the thing that I really liked about Nightcrawler, the movie, was that it was the ending. What? I can't read that first bit. Or the second bit. Geese. My kanji is not very good. Position for Sonichu emote. Surf Shack 2 is coming up around 23 or so. 24. Yeah, this is the Cole Smithy page. And the quickie is doing very well, I think. Nice load times. Oh, this is the Christopher Terminal video. There's from Bob. Picture of the now. Oh, I haven't seen this one yet. Oh, that's Uchu. Oh, that's how you say alien. You say space people. Oh, that's interesting. Huh. Wow. I learned a new Japanese word. And then to note the 3 heart attacks in a minute that I've pulled myself back from and survived 2 nights ago from today's date of June 26, 2019. And me handwriting this page, the remainder of this book, he misspelled book, remains in progress, as does the completion of the dimension merge and the full tangible ability to physically transform into my Sonichu and CPU forms. I pray the completion of this page moves us all into full mutual tangibility between 1218 and C197. This book continues on by my power and hand in time with right here, right now. What the hell is this? I don't think he had 3 heart attacks in a single minute. I think he had heartburn. There is information on me on the quickie, yeah, there definitely is. Even though I'm not too sure whether I should be on the quickie. Let's look up Gino Samuel on the quickie. Oh, yeah. It's a web series created by producer and musician Gino Samuel. Thanks for including musician in there. I really appreciate that. Which began on February 2018. It is essentially a documentary about Chris's life, similar to Satchmo's. However, while Satchmo's film is an abridged summary of Chris's life, for newcomers, Gino's videos go into greater detail, each video being around 30 to 40 minutes long. The series is in chronological order, taking several videos just to cover Chris's life before his internet fame. And Gino has said that he plans to step through the densely packed events of 2009-2010 in increments of a few months. The series is still ongoing, and Gino predicts that it will be around 20 episodes long by the time he reaches the present day. This is outdated. This is grossly outdated. Gino plans to continue the series incrementally until ultimately it reaches an end. Sadly, on 13th June of that year, his Geno Samuel 2 channel received 3 consecutive community guideline strikes and as a result was terminated. The reason for the termination was because his content was considered a form of harassment and bullying, which was not the case as Geno only reciprocated facts in an unbiased manner. Geno confirmed that he did send an appeal form, but YouTube never gave him his channel back. Fans have re-uploaded all the episodes made prior to the strike, and Geno has created a new backup channel where the series can be found today. It's speculated that many white knights flagged the videos, which eventually got YouTube's attention and caused the channel to be taken down. That's not true. Some have even asked Chris himself if he had anything to do with it. He denied any responsibility and gave Geno his hopes for his channel to be restored. A week later, Geno revealed on the backup channel that he would be taking a long break from the videos, stating that he was getting tired of always having to have Chris in his mind while making the documentary. He said that he will continue work on them sometime near the end of the year. January 3rd, 2019, he announced on his Twitter, or just Twitter, in the former teaser poster that the series will be coming back on 24th February 2019, which also happened to be Chris's birthday. The new series contains updated audio, some corrected info, and some modifications to prevent another takedown. Not really, though. He also mentioned that he would not be monetizing the videos out of respect. Indeed. Oh, okay. So this is getting updated, so that's nice. So you got the original, which is the was truly sad. Oh, yeah. So this is the original.
Held Bob's life account.
Oh, that's just too cringy. I don't want to listen to that. Anyway, yeah, the original on Chris Chan Comprehensive History Archive channel has 214,000 views. And here I am. Thank goodness that is it's getting like the it's getting top billing in this comment. I made this series. This archive channel isn't mine, so go subscribe to me to watch newer, better versions of these videos and new parts, which will be coming out every 2 weeks. Okay. God damn it. Is there more comments? Oh. Kind of weird to, like... Oh, yeah. By the way, I dislike this. Goddamn. Christian history. Let's go to 13 and see which one comes up first. God damn it! It's the not my channel version coming up, and there's no other 13 being recommended at all. What the hell? What? Seriously? My other videos, which are not 13, are getting recommended, but not 13 itself. Just the one from the fucking... From the Not True and Honest channel. Hey, why did I like this? No, screw you. Part 14 to 17 are on his second channel. Like this so everyone can see. Thank you so much, Taco, for making this. But can you please edit your comments to get like mention my channel name, like Geno Samuel 2.1. You probably can't post a link because that'll be flagged as spam, but you can just say Geno Samuel 2.1. That'll be fine. I got screw tubes. It's slow, based, and unbiased. To give it true and honest. Oh, nice. Thank you. Hold on, let me see. Even my hiatus video is on this channel. Why is that? Why is that here? I've unlisted that because it's no longer relevant. I'm saying why I had to end this, but it's not over now, so it's irrelevant, and it's misleading people if this continues to be up. Goddamn, I look fine. Of course, I dislike this. I'm really gonna miss these vids. Did I leave a reply? I didn't really. This was a year ago, so I can't. I'll think it's necessary for me to reply to this after a year. But hey, Taco. Thanks again, but please mention my channel as well. Honestly, some of the more recent Christian shit has given me borderline nightmares, so I can't blame him for this. It's a dark and depressing thing to focus on. What's the reply? I'm back. Subscribe to me for... Subscribe. I didn't even see that. Subscribe to me for core. For more. I'm up to part 17 now. Let's do that. I'm just about a year late to the party, but it's certainly nice to get a video like this rather than just having it just drop. Hope you're still doing well. God damn it, I didn't drop it. I'm back. Subscribe to me. This is so infuriating. It is bothering me, actually. Would I even say that it's a documentary? It's more like a chronicling of events. I'm more of an information gatherer rather than a documentarian. I can't ask him directly. I don't think there's any way to do that. Not since YouTube has removed the direct messaging feature, so I can't do that. And whoever uploaded it hasn't been active on that channel ever since he uploaded it. He just posted all the videos and left. He hasn't liked comments, he hasn't made comments, he hasn't made any more updates outside of just uploading the videos, so probably just disappeared. Can I flag? I don't want to flag, because that's just gonna give me more negative attention. I've seen the documentary trailer, and I've seen the and I've actually spoken briefly with the maker of the documentary. Seems like a cool dude. I can't flag it. Flagging it might not be a good idea because it'll just bring me attention, and it's like, okay, why is this flagged? Oh, this person is stealing this person's content. What is this person's content like? Oh, it's harassment and bullying. Shut down. I can't flag it because I'm not in good standing with YouTube, so I have to be on the down low. What is happening, coolness? Village fam? Have we discovered Liquid Geno? Well, you're good. I don't know why did I just think of it now, but have you been keeping up with Boogie? I know that I went on the real Boogie Hates stream last time, but have you been keeping track of Boogie's antics and his trip back home and stuff like that? Because that was goddamn. I want to get to that video where Boogie cries his heart out in front of his mother's mausoleum, like in the mausoleum. Boogie. I'm just gonna look up the most recent video. Sure. Oh yeah, and also I ruined my feed at VidCon, Rolf. He should really update his thing. Have you spoken to your mother lately? Not since Monday. Oh wait, I can do Monday.
What's up?
No. No. Let's go. Okay, let's oh my god. Okay, let's get to explore my mom's abandoned house. Wait. Oh, it's it's not actually on YouTube. It's on Storyfire, which is the thing that his buddy made. This YouTube competitor. I have found a boyfriend free girl. Very happy. Excuse me. But Shane Dawson is cute and relatable. Yeah. Also, Boogie cannot walk too much without trending today. Shane Dawson. Why is Shane Dawson trending? Train Shawson. Sam and Tolkien. Is she 18 to 25? Yes. Does she look into my soft lip one eyes? Yes, she does. Hey, no, don't don't spread rumors. Shane has never fucked his cat, okay? Thank God thank you, Markman, for not attributing that comment to me. You're attributing it to Gino Daniel. Who that boy? Okay, I wanna find that video of Boogie saying things to his mother. How do I find this? Shit. Can I look this up? Oh, search Sam Tolkien. Mother? I'm not a boyfriend for you, girl. The cat fucks Shane. God damn it! Where's that video? I don't lactate. Do you use Axe body spray? I do. Okay, it's not actually not in the YouTube, so I can delete. I mean, I can close the YouTube. I can make. Hello, cartoons. Hey, hello. Happy birthday. I want everything about my cat off the internet. Meow, meow, meow. Meow, meow, meow. We are all... Wait, is this? God damn, why is my browser so slow? Well, let's get out of Discord. We don't need that. How many instruments do you play? About 5, I think. I like how open Boogie is usually, but uploading a really personal moment like that feels so shady. It definitely is shady. I look like a reaccessible Billy Fury. Reaccessible? Reaccessible. Can I please find this video? Why am I having so much trouble finding that video? The best video ever. It's not Storyfire. How should I look for it? Marvel or DC? Neither. I don't do either. Hey, that rhymed. How sublime. part 3. Right. It's on Streamable actually, so. Wait. Can we get a link to the video though? God damn it. Old Spice all day every day. Is Boogie a bad guy? Very manipulative at least. Okay, let's look up one more search results so we can finally find this goddamn video. Part 3. Part 3 of his origin story, which is only uploaded onto what is his face? I can't believe why is it so difficult to find this goddamn video. It really depends on what you're going for in life, if you want to go to college or not. It's only advisable if you have a definite career in mind. Yeah, maybe. I've watched the movie versions, like the trilogy of Evangelion movies, with my friends. I don't know what those are though. Still going? Please go. Give it a try, you know? Finished college when you got the Marines. Intimate moment. How about that? They were okay. I mean, the Evangelion films. He's college when in 1990s. Has Chris not gone to prison? I don't know. Can we please find this goddamn video? He's been arrested and has been in jail for maybe a few days, but hasn't gone to prison or served time. Removed, rule 1. Doesn't matter. I can still play it. 95% upvoted on our cringe before it was ghosted. Okay, stop. We got it working. Finally got a working link. What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? I didn't press. You think Chris would success? Okay. We're good. We got it. Just looking for the star crypto. Can we post links? No, I found it already. It's okay. Let's go to full screen. Full screen. Okay. And let's set this up. Why don't we? Yeah. So this is college is expensive. God damn it, and the books are expensive too. No, I don't think they committed arson. I think it was just Chris being Chris. So anyway, let's watch this. This is Boogie confronting his mother. Sort of.
I think she knows on some level. Hey, Mom.
It's full screen.
Listen up. I
Fine.
tried to go to the house, but you weren't there. And I don't know if you're here. But I want to tell you something. I'm okay. I know the last time we talked, I was on disability. I was damn near 600 pounds. I was stuck in that miserable apartment. No hope of making money. Do you remember that YouTube video I filmed of you? Thousands of people seen it, tens of thousands. And I know you're embarrassed, but they love you because you gave birth to me.
They love you because you gave birth to me.
And, I know this won't make too much sense to you, but 4.5 million people have watched my videos. 1 billion views almost, Mom. 1 billion video watches. Can you imagine? And just 2 days ago, I was in Pennsylvania at a convention that I was headlining, and people stood in line to shake my hand. And Mom, people said I've saved their lives. People said I've helped them lose weight. And people said I've helped them through tough situations like the ones we was in.
Stay lit, by the way. Stay lit.
And
Stay lit.
out of all the things you gave me, the one I use to this day is I remember to help people, just like you did, okay? God knows I ain't perfect, and neither was you. But I promise you,
McJuggernuggets is recording.
I'm gonna do more good than that. I promise you, okay?
Hi, Mom.
And I promise you, I'm gonna make the world better, just like you did, okay? I got married. I wanted you to meet her. It didn't work out. But you know, she had enough sense to leave. I wish you'd left, Dad. I wish you'd made a better life for yourself.
You wish you left Dad.
I'm sorry I couldn't have helped.
That's definitely not what he said before about his father.
After all you did, I hope you know, you did far more good than you did bad. And I'm sorry I let the bad hurt me for so long. I'm so sorry.
He did say sigh off. Dylan.
I love you. I always have, I always will. I want you to know, I understand. It was hard. And I know you done your best. I really know you did. You said you ruined my life. You remember that's the last thing you said to me? And at the time I thought you did. But I told you then, you made me the man I am. And I'm proud of who I am. You remember I said that? Well, this time I mean it. I'm proud.
Nope, nothing there. Yes, it is. Booking 2988.
I forgive you, Wanda Faye. I do.
Stay lit, though.
Daddy Carl Memo. I know we weren't close, but I love you. I do. Thank you for giving me my life. Thank you for bringing me into this world. Thank you for giving me the chance that you gave me. And you're right, you fucked it up. You did. You know? But, it was salvageable. Not your house. Sorry about that. Sorry, Daddy Carl.
I think it's always in the mausoleum, that chair.
One more thing.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't think I'll be back. Okay?
Oh. He's gonna die soon, right? Yeah, he always says that.
You left me that house in case I needed it. I want you to know. I never will. Okay? Everything you wanted from me, I got. I have acted, and I made people laugh. I made people cry. I've saved lives.
I think that's the ceiling fan making that sound.
I lost weight, at least as much as I could.
No, you didn't.
I got my teeth fixed. And, you know,
It got him fixed by getting them removed.
I bought my dream home.
Why are you doing this? God damn it. I can't press pause. Just it's gonna make me angry. Was that a horror movie? I probably can't pause this video. Because it just clicked me out.
I think she can see.
Or around here, whatever. Fuck it. Everything he gets fixed is by not his
Sorry,
own
Daddy
doing.
Carl. One more thing. So I don't think I'll be back.
All right. I missed this.
Okay? I never will.
Stay lit.
Okay? Everything you wanted from me, I got.
Stay lit.
I have acted, and I made people laugh.
Uh-huh.
I made people cry.
Uh-huh.
I've saved lives.
You saved lives. Look how great I am.
I lost weight, at least as much as I could.
He's plateaued at 3.
I got my teeth fixed.
He's got an
And,
operation.
you know, I bought my dream home
Mm-hmm.
right there in Fayetteville where you sent me.
Very good.
5-bedroom, 3-bath. You remember Chad? He's my best friend. And he takes care of me.
Remember my friend, Chad?
Remember your little Shih Tzu, Daddy Carl?
He's like my babysitter
Yeah,
now.
just like him.
It's all cool.
He's not Shih Tzu. He's a beautiful little dog. I wish you could meet him. I'm gonna let you rest, okay?
Gonna let you rest, okay?
Hey, Daddy Carl, I forgive you. Every mean, nasty thing you ever said. I do remember the good times, I do. Yeah, Mom, I'm sorry I didn't get to know you much. Alzheimer's is a hell of a thing. But I remember how you liked to talk in Pig Latin, and I know how you made me laugh when I was a kid. And Mom, I want to say you did good.
You want to say?
You really didn't.
You really didn't.
But you know what? You did good enough.
Did good enough.
So thanks. I love you.
I don't think there's a nameplate on it, right? Yeah, there's no name on it, I think.
Goodbye.
Apparently his brother was meant to splurge out $300 to buy a personalized nameplate for that crypt, and he never did that. And Boogie, of course, didn't do that either, even though he could afford the freaking Tesla. I don't think that's just running. That's on his right hand. It might be like a World of Warcraft thing or something. And this is another clip right after it, after that really emotional release This is where he goes.
All I ever wanted in this world was to do better than that woman. And I did. And all I want left is for you to do better than me.
Where are you going, Boogie? Where are you going? Thanks, McJugger.
Wait, what are you getting? A Mountain Dew?
Good. Good game, Mountain Dew.
Dude. Really?
Let's go find a water. Come on.
Boogie redeemed himself. He's got no fucking water.
All I ever...
Jesus fucking Christ. Boogie's the character, right? Francis is the real person, right? Right? Oh my god! Oh my god! And of course he was attending VidCon recently, and there were at least 3 recorded instances of him drinking sodas. He actually thinks that people believe this. God damn it! Oh my god! You know, many people have pointed out that he uses Francis just to express his real emotions. You know, he can kind of get away with the things that he says as Francis because people think that Francis is a character, but just like an excuse for him to really let out his true feelings. He does think he's in a movie. Jesus Christ. And after the whole Tesla thing, I think Boogie said that he's not gonna worry too much about his weight anymore because he doesn't really care about his weight, and he's just gonna focus on making himself happy and taking care of his mental health, and that means eating whatever the hell he wants. Here, Brawlbot. Can't go over his teeth. His teeth are kind of horrifying, yeah. How you doing? Oh, Jesus Christ. Let's get a better view of this. Better. Much better. All that work for nothing. Basically, everything he has done to better himself or go into waste. Nice. Definitely, that is what's happening. I'm doing okay, too. He's going to rupture his new stomach with that attitude. I think he's doing his best to stretch it out as much as he can. Oh my God. Jesus Christ. No, it does look like one of those wind-up chattery teeth they just stuck in his mouth. I mean, that's what you kind of get for free teeth. And I was mistaken. Those are not actually like each individual tooth is screwed into his gums. I think it's like kind of like dentures, but like permanent dentures. So I think there's like 2 screws each, and they're like planted in there, like plop into there. So maybe that's why his teeth don't really match the shape of his skull. And yeah, it's not. Boogie's not doing well. Implants. Yeah, but they're not individual implants though. I think they're well, no, those aren't his real teeth. He had them removed. I could have sworn that they were like individually implanted, as in the actual tooth roots were replaced with the screws. They're implants and dentures. Yeah, that's the case. And I don't understand why is that pearly pristine white default? Why is not a more natural sort of kind of yellow tooth color the default color for those kind of implants? Why would anyone want to look like that? Like a fake person. Boogie tells fans, suicidal fans, life is worthless, abuses Lucy Fox, uses manipulation, lies, cons, manipulates, and manipulates other people. H33, Nerd City, Keemstar, etc. Some girl sells bathwater. Women edit their photos on Instagram. Paul Brothers still merged the case. Ay, ay, ay. Too much doing the do yellow. Hollywood white teeth. Ivory would look better than paper white. Ivory. That's what ivory is, right? It's elephant bone. I always called elephant bone because that's what that's called in Lithuanian. Dumblikaulas. So it's actually ivory. I actually didn't think about that. That makes sense. Boogie feet. Why are you? Don't say that. Why are you saying boogie feet? Oh my god. Hold on. Okay, hold on. Inspiration to walk around a theme park and guzzle down Coke. Very inspirational because he was walking a lot in VidCon and he ruined his feet. Oh, give me that lymphedema duma. Hey, it's the Sammy shield. You know his dog, Sammy. What's with the thumbnail? What thumbnail? Will you buy Boogie 2988 teeth water? I don't think I'm gonna play his feet. My teeth are filthy, Ruffle. I just ate dinner. Ah, well, Ruffle. Did I finish unpacking to take this photo first? He never took care of his real teeth. He's not going to take care of these ones either because these apparently require more maintenance than real teeth. Wait, is Eugenia Cooney returning? Is she back? How's Eugenia doing? Okay, let me just silence. Wait. Can we take a guess? Which one is his real smile and which one is his face app smile? I honestly cannot tell the difference. This is really creepy. I think the one on the left is real. I can't tell, honestly. People say the one on the right is on the right is real. I'm not gonna pull up his previous teeth. The left is fake. Left one is natural since his face is so fucking red. I'm saying left is real. The fat one. Natural, yeah. Much water tea, give it away. Those teeth unnatural. I actually cannot tell. But I'm saying is his cheeks look redder here, making me think that he's exerting more effort into smiling by pulling up his cheeks and making them red. So I'm saying this is maybe real. But it's also like slightly different angle, so I can't really make a proper judgment. And also his nostrils kind of snarled, so that maybe indicates to me that he's actually pulling up his cheeks and deforming his nostrils. So I'm saying maybe this one. And also his eyes are more closed here, which indicates that his cheeks went up when he smiles. And it's more than just changing the shape of your mouth. It's your entire face changes when you smile. So I'm saying the left is real. And you can see the ones on the left, Those teeth are bigger than the fake app one. That's weird. That's really weird. It's not loading. Is that a good thing? It's not actually a Boogie video song. Wait, is he a pickle? Why is he a pickle? Is that a pickle? What is this? Is he a pickle, man? I realized I couldn't afford it.
But the internet is so stupid. Jesse, did I have enough money to buy a Tesla if I wanted to?
Yes.
There you go. People are dumb. But the internet is so stupid.
This is not what you said on Twitter. Why is this not safe for work? What is happening? Sally, I think I'm... Excuse me. What was that? I can't even... I don't think I can even actually show that. What the hell was that? Holy shit. Hey. Hey, it's his ex-wife. And her male friend that people freaked out over, and he couldn't understand why were people freaking out. Hey, it's just my wife, you know, with a friend. I don't understand why people are panicking over this. Haha. Haha. Little did he know. Blink 2988. I like it. I like it. What is happening here? oh, okay, I see it. We see your subscriber loss and realize that nobody wants to watch her complain about Tesla's YouTube and Reddit. My first time in Galaxy's Edge in Disneyland and shared the experience with you guys. I uploaded the video now. Lots of people say the area is a failure. Let's see if it really empty or not. He's been in Disneyland for like 3 times now. I thought it was just pants. McJuggernuggets versus Lance Stewart. Why is it? You do realize that he's wearing his t-shirt backwards. Why? Honestly, I don't understand why would he buy a Tesla even in the first place. Look who up? Also, I want to see that I want to see that photo of his looking good there, Boogie. Got tartar buildup. Okay, what is happening here? I want to find that original photo because that's freaking amazing. That Boogie's doing well, isn't he? Apparently, he was giving free advice, or at least it depends on who you ask. It's either free or it's not free. Hey, is he around, senior? I know Wings of Redemption. Like he's marketing himself at VidCon as like some sort of influencer, and he's giving young aspiring YouTubers some advice, or maybe even giving them classes which you have to pay for. and he cannot freaking gain subscribers for the life of him. It's insane. And I think he uploaded a video there, so that's why it's. Jesus Christ. He's a life coach. He was actually, I think, discussing with doctors some ways to get rid of his skin, you know, his loose skin. Yeah. Boogie and Chris is the crossover we need. If only. If only we could do that. Oh God. Control the throw. I mean, he's lost a lot. Like 250 pounds or something. Christian and Dark Side Phil. Dude. Imagine that. Is the stream dead? Probably. It's gonna die someday soon. Actually gonna die now. I'm gonna kill it in about 2 minutes or so. It's been a wild ride. Bruce at VidCon. Of course I've seen Wings. Yeah. Damn work, man. What am I gonna do today? I'm gonna do lots of recording. Lots of album recording. Lots of I wanna finish as much of the vocals as I can before I have to move out, so I won't be able to record too much about it. And have to finish recording all the guitars and pack them up and ship them off to Tokyo. Imagino at VidCon, that's cool. DSP Gaming is almost like Chris. God damn, yeah, so part 18 is going along very nicely. It's almost completed. Yeah, I'm moving to Tokyo. Yeah. Just a little short trip, about an hour and a half. Talk to you later, Gino. Good luck with everything. You too, Brawlbot. See you around. Hey. Part 18 coming up next weekend. Within 2 weeks after part 19, the epic Father Call. I live stream about once a week on this channel at least. Once every week or 2 weeks. No one's gonna buy this because there's too many legal issues involved, because Chris has to say yes to this firstly, and like every person mentioned in the story has to say yes, has to agree to this to make it legit and legal. I mean, I'm not in the center of it all. I'm kind of about 40 minutes train ride away from the center of where everything is happening. I won't talk about Wings now. So yeah, if you're interested in contributing, there's a link to my Patreon in the description below. And it's quiet in Hokkaido. It's pretty quiet. I mean, big cities like Sapporo, like big cities are, but I'm in the boonies in a town of 5,000 people, so it's very quiet. It's kind of nice. And please check out the new documentary channel, Geno Samuel 3, also link in the description, for more documentaries that are not about Quick. And there's one on there so far. It's about the music censorship and lewd language and video craze scare of 1985. So please check that out. And there'll be more on the way. Probably going to turning them out a bit faster come September or so. Yeah, rural Japan is nice. There's lots of bugs though, and we regularly get invaded by different types of insects. Like at the moment, we're being overrun by crows that tend to attack people sometimes because they're giving birth to babies, so they're protecting them. And then from maybe August and September, we're gonna get dragonflies. November, December is gonna be snow bugs. March, April, May is frogs. Also August, September is really big spiders. They're just gonna invade. You're gonna invade the town. Cicadas, not so much actually. Tokyo is filled with cicadas, but not so much Hokkaido. I mean insects at least, and crows. Oh yeah, and caterpillars. They're everywhere. You must know of Vilna? You mean Vilnius? I've been there briefly. No, no, everything's on the Quickie, not Kiwi forms. Sign of high intellect from the 1600s to 1800s. Oh, I think I do have sad eyes, maybe. Anyway, I'm gonna cut out the stream and then let you move on with your lives. Boop. And boop. Perfect. So, enjoy the rest of your villainous. Shit. Enjoy the rest of your days, the rest of your nights. Have a good week. Take care of yourselves and take care of someone else. Thanks for all the kind words and support. I'll keep moving on and doing what I can. Doing my best. Hope you enjoy yourselves. Thanks again. See you around. Bye-bye.